What's up, y'all, man? I'm kind of in a bad mood, man. I'm kind of in a mood. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm cool. My loyal 300, my people who are my loyal 300, my niggas who are smart enough to not actually be subscribed to me, but check up on me when I post some shit that's really hot and really interesting. Like if I'm talking about a nigga like DL, or a motherfucker like Eddie, or a motherfucker like Charleston, or a bitch like Jada. No, you'll watch my shit. You know, at least 300 of you motherfuckers will really check it out and you'll consider it. You know, and you've long since given up actually trying to make a comment because you know that YouTube ain't letting you see ain't letting me see my comments right now. But you know, come January 6th, I believe things may be a little different and you will actually be able to speak to the host. You know, you haven't been able to do that for like the entirety of the lifetime of Mr. Mask Man because my shit was broken like on arrival. Like first video, 1K, 1.2K views about Spike Lee. That's my first video. My first video has 1,000 views. Like if a nigga my size, if I just had like 1,000 subscribers and like every time I dropped, I was doing a fucking Chirac level trail, like I'd be alright, man. I'd be making an honest living as a fucking YouTuber. But I release a goddamn video while I'm tongue in cheek. Like motherfuckers don't understand like motherfuckers have never heard of sarcasm, have never heard of play, have never heard of a goddamn joke. Nigga, my motherfucking name is JR. I'm a goddamn joker. Nigga, Chappelle is one of the most famous people on the earth, and I'm only known by 70,000 niggas. Like, the odds that he actually knows who I am, like, he's savvy enough that he might, but he probably doesn't. Like, I'm kind of playing with him because, like, Patrice is my guy, and, like, you know, I feel like if he would have lived, he'd be the GOAT, he'd be the king, but he died, you know, because the Reaper is evil, and, you know, I had a vision from God that involved two black men, Dick Gregory and Patrice, and I kind of wanted to ask respectfully, you know, for Dave to like teach me how to talk better, teach me how to be a better communicator, teach me how to be an artist. That's all that fucking video was. But like for some reason, like when the video was like at around 26 views, like y'all like my loyal 300 know, like lately my shit, like what you see, like Edward is like popping as fuck. Like he getting videos about Jada in the 100. He talking about Jeff's death for 155 months ago, 3 months ago. Nigga, damn video about his goddamn should have been girlfriend did 33 solid, respectful. Like he talking, nigga. What he had to say about Chappelle? Like I don't know what you 300 had to say about what I had to say about Chappelle, but let me let you know what the evil, wicked motherfuckers, that the bad side of YouTube let make it to my eyeballs. Like I don't know what the fuck y'all thought of the Eddie Griffin video. The video where I said, Eddie, you too wise, you too smart, a motherfucker who could explain how the pyramids were made, like something that has been mystifying like real scientists for like hundreds of years in a motherfucking comedy special. You gave some believable shit to, yeah, I don't know if that's true, but that sounds like it could be. Like, how the fuck you know that, Eddie Griffin? Like, you should be the new Dick Gregory. Like, Dick Gregory, in my opinion, stepped down. He ain't fucking die. A nigga like that don't die. He walks away. He faked his death and he doing something else. And he'll never die. He like them Catholic priests. Live forever. If the Reaper is stupid enough to roll up on Dick Gregory got a gun. He'll kill the shit out of Brad. But I'm trailing off. Let me calm down. So what made it to my eyeballs? What YouTube, the evil, wicked, wizard motherfuckers who a video about DJ Vlad don't know what a cuck is, that got no views at all. Don't nobody and nowhere give a fuck about what a cuckhole actually is, even though Vlad TV talks about men letting they women get fucked or cucked all the goddamn time. No views on Mr. Masked Man. Legendary YouTuber. First video got 1,000, got a video with 32,000, got videos with 1,900. Can't get no views at all talking about Evil Geppetto. Evil Geppetto, nothing. No views, none. Just like the Joker rap. Just a 4-minute video with a picture of Heath Ledger holding a goddamn Joker, holding a Joker, talking about the Joker, and I mentioned Dolomite and nothing. You motherfuckers are beyond evil. What you have done, what you did to Hot Damn I Rock, how you try to mentally and psychologically break down and weaken the soul and the spirit of people who are trying to do good work. Man, y'all are suicidal for fucking with me 2 days before I'm out of hell. You that's a stupid, let me tell, in my Jeffrey Donovan bullshit, let me tell you a story. On my Jeffrey Donovan bullshit, let me tell you a story about my sister, Cheryl J. Anderson, the orchestrator, the progenitor, the cause, the reason for Hurricane Katrina. Like, I'm going to do a whole video about why my sister Cheryl, the most evil family member I got. Man, yeah, I got a family. Family means you got your good ones, you got your bad ones, but she's just a bad egg. She a bad seed. There's a picture of my sister, where she was like real young, about 4 or 5, when she's in a black dress, and she was a beautiful young girl. And when I saw that picture, and then I saw like when I was born, like when I came along, I was like, damn, you could have looked like Laura Winslow if you would have like been skinny, but like you immediately fattened up when I was born. Like, you got fat and you just fell off fast. Like, why ain't you like be like Laura? Like, and like she was like, damn, be like Laura, until like the real Laura, Naomi Banks, showed up. Like the real Laura Winslow, like the real coldest bitch ever, like the real bitch of your dreams, like the real one. Not no incestuous family member. You want your sister to be as pretty as you. No, cold hoe, real cold hoe. Showed up and gave you some sweet time. So I'm sitting here. I made a video about Chappelle where I addressed Dave Chappelle as Mr. Masked Man in a way that I never had or never really wanted to. Like, it's a more Hulkamania. Like, I don't do shit like that, but because I'm kind of like already fucking dead and gone, let me just sort of like last words. just for the record, just to get the shit out. And that's kind of like what the Chappelle video was, and that's like what the Chappelle audition would be. Like I said, I was gonna wait until 2025 to do the alligators are crawling bullshit, but I mean, I don't know how hard I'm gonna have to work to get really monetized and really making money. Like, once my channel is out of jail, it's out of jail, and 1,000 subscribers is 1,000 subscribers, and the numbers are the numbers, and I'm gonna make what I'm gonna make. It's gonna be a lot, as long as I can not say the F word for gay people and not be dumb. So I'm gonna make my money, but it's realistically gonna take about, I don't know. It ain't gonna take that to make as much as I want to make. To be in the apartment is gonna take 5 or 6 months to get it furnished and get all my equipment. It's gonna take about a year, and then to get really, making good money as a YouTuber, that's gonna take about 2. And I want to get a car so I can see, like, in 2025, so I can go to the Hirsch and see if there's an event, with a comedy, like in Shreveport. Like, if that fantasy shit, like, I gave Patrice 2 years to like pull up a second time. Like, if you can't come in there, maybe it was just all my bipolar nutism and for some reason, somebody gave me the most gangster pair of jeans and a $100 pair of Reeboks and just set me on my way. Now, I don't know, nigga, that was of God. Nigga, that shit was God. I was running around goddamn New Orleans in my tighty whities because I thought I was going to roll up in Naomi's house and talk to her dad or something. It was ridiculous, the kind of shit that was in my mind. But it was real and it was fake and it was a whole ordeal. And it's really too much to talk about in this video. But here's what I want to discuss to my loyal 300. I know we at like 430 now. I'm cooking with hot grease. But it's all, no matter how big I get, I don't give a fuck about none of you but my loyal 300. Like, it's growing fast as fuck. Like, fast as hell my shit is growing. Like, for some reason I'm getting subscriber after subscriber after subscriber. Like it's really growing faster than I wanted to. Like, I really wanted to do the mixtape shit where I roll up on individual people and like I do it like that, but like my shit is cooking. So I did a video about Chappelle and I'm tongue-in-cheek saying, nigga, you talk about Jim Carrey, like Jim Carrey that's kind of like done when Mr. Masked Man is on the run. It's like, nigga, you notice a nigga, help a nigga. That's all that video was. And I got 2 mean-ass comments by white men whose silly pea brains couldn't comprehend what the fuck I was talking about. Couldn't or would, like, just wanted to fuck with my spirit. Just wanted to fuck with a black man talking to a black man. Both, like, you know that these were white men. Like, you knew that they were white. One said, I like to play alone, please. Something that don't mean nothing. What the fuck does a video about, hey, Chappelle, you did a joke about Jim Carrey playing Andy Kaufman, and in the era of Mr. Masked Man, a legacy YouTube channel is about to be like some of the most popping shit on the internet, he may never get talked about because that nigga is Candyman, and the only human man you're afraid of is Tariq Nasheed. So, you know, anything can happen in these streets when that nigga start talking that talk, because they don't help him, but there's an effect for what he does. You know, so, you know, I'm just talking to Chappelle. I'm really talking to Chappelle. And these 2 evil-ass white men just wanted to say some confusing, mean-ass shit. I say, nigga said, I like to play alone, please. And then the next one just said, get help. Like, all he said, get help. Nigga, I talked about Chappelle's special, his joke about Jim Carrey, my fantasy made-up wife, porn star, nigga, and that's all you can say to me, nigga? Get help? Man, fuck you. Nigga, you are trying to hurt me. You are trying to break my spirit. You are trying to make me think there's something wrong with me asking a famous person to, hey man, teach me how to be great like you great. I ain't as great as you great. I'm new to being an artist. You true to being an artist. Ain't nobody like Patrice and ain't nobody like Chappelle, nigga. But Patrice is dead. He maybe he could only do that bullshit that he did once. Maybe that was a one-off and it'll never happen again. And when I was talking to the spirit, I was just talking to God. I wasn't even talking to him. But Chappelle is alive than a motherfucker and strong than a motherfucker. He's strong like my daddy should have been strong, and he ain't bad when it's health, nigga. That nigga's gonna be around for a long ass time, nigga, and he got all the time in the world to help a nigga like me. And I was just saying, hey, Chappelle, nigga, teach me how to talk better. I got in trouble for calling a light-skinned, fat-booty, good-having foot bitch beautiful too much. Nigga, I almost got kicked out of the mall because I made a bitch uncomfortable because I over-complimented a bitch. Nigga, I got a problem, nigga. I need help from a nigga who got a weird-ass jazz, ridiculous, I got better timing than George Carlin, nigga. I need somebody who's built like you to teach me how to do my shit better, and they tried to throw stumbling blocks in my way, man. Fuck white folks. I don't hate white folks. I'm not anti-white, and I love white folks. I love them. But fuck those white folks. Fuck those 2 white men that tried to dismantle and destroy my spirit and try to make a hot video sound like a nuts video. I ain't say nothing nutty at all. I said a couple of things that were like above Cat Williams' pay grade. There's something called the Grim Reaper's Grim Reaper trap, and there's some fucked up shit that you don't ever want to get locked up in. But you know, that's a profit. That's some profit shit that ain't really about you, nigga. It ain't real. It's my opinion, nigga. I'm agnostic. I'm like a God-believing version of Bill Maher. Like, if Bill Maher believed in God, it would just be his opinion of what the Grim Reaper does to you. Like, nigga, that wasn't the whole video, the Grim Reaper's trap. Now, I ain't say nothing that goddamn fucked up. Nigga, fuck y'all. I know what I want to call this video. Now, what is hate speech? What is hate speech, YouTube? Why the fuck was I on a video about Ricky Smiley? Like, I wanted to listen to today, I want to kind of chill out, you know, wait these 2 days for my channel to get popping and get in the Sexy Red Lauryn Hill's ass and talk about the DL Eddie Griffin fight, you know, have some like real videos where motherfuckers can see it, and I can start to like become actually relevant, and Candyman can actually, you know, pull up for real, you know. Say, and motherfuckers, and I'm gonna, and a nigga 3 names, Malcolm X period, Tupac, did the video for Tupac. That's my rule. Like the Troublesome 96, that's literally my rule. The power of the tongue, that's my rule. I don't do subliminals. If you want me to address you, if you have any kind of feelings about what goes on in the house of prayer, you know, the Mac Palace, you know, where I say all kinds of, you know, things that I think are cute and sweet about cold hoes and bitch ass niggas and liars, and you know, see the goddamn police. All cops go to jail. All. Okay. Be a cop in jail, goddammit. But what is hate speech? It's the name of this video. But like, lost my train of thought because the goddamn cop pulled up in the safest part of town, just rolling through like you protecting something. Protecting nothing, getting a paycheck to do shit. I hate cops. Okay, nigga. Okay, yeah, now I remember. When my channel gets active, I'm gonna be like I don't give a fuck who talks about me, because for nine years now, I've been screaming to the moon, begging for somebody to say my name, begging for somebody to talk to me, begging. I don't give a fuck what you niggas say now. Nobody gives it. Like, you are literally gonna have to do some Candyman bullshit, and this is how it's gonna work, and these are gonna be the rules. You don't have to say my name once, and it's gonna have to be a video about me, and it's all about me. It's not the power of the tongue, some subliminal checking the shit out of you for being wrong, but not embarrassing you because you sensitive shit. No, you don't have to say the shit out of my name, and it's all about me, and then I'm allowed to respond if I want to one time. And then you're gonna have to make a second video, X for the X, because this is a Malcolm X period shit. Then you're gonna have to make a second video again. It's like, okay, I talked about you for over an hour. It was all about you and you ain't said shit. So let me talk about Mr. X, the X, an X-Man, like DMX, like Malcolm X, like X period. Like, okay, let's address a nigga that's gangster enough to call himself X. And let's talk about it for like 2, 3, 4 goddamn hours to get your attention. Okay, 4 hours on me. You talk, a person mentioning Mr. Mask Man, Edward, Mr. Nobody, Gray Man, Every Man, nobody really ever give a fuck except 2 bitches. 2 bitches? In 7 billion niggas? My daddy, mama, family, and nigga, please, fuck you. Okay, you get 2 times, 4 hours on the X. What I gotta do to get you to talk, man? I talked about you twice. What are these goddamn rules? You Candyman. Candyman got 3, right? Okay, how long for the 3rd? How long I gotta talk about you to get you to show it, to get you to pull up or address me or deal with me, like to deal with you the house of prayer. This shit is torturing us. Nigga, I gotta do what I gotta do to get you to respond to me. Address Mr. Period for some TBA old school stream level bullshit. You gotta talk 4, 5, 6 hours. You gotta talk excessively, ridiculously, nauseatingly long for the period. And then, if I want to, if I feel like it, Candyman might come. Maybe. Those are the rules, goddammit. For me, having anybody got any kind of feeling about what I say in the goddamn house of prayer. I don't give a fuck who feels what, nigga. You don't care. You don't love me. You don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Nigga, this is a house of prayer. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking about you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about you. And Tariq, for the record, nigga, I'm scared of you. I'm afraid of you. Please don't approach me. Please don't mention me. You ignored me for 9 years. Just keep on ignoring me as whatever I become. Live your life. Do your documentaries. Criticize and roast your fans for having fucked up hairlines. Do whatever you want. Judgment day is coming. You got to deal with God. You ain't got to deal with me, nigga. I ain't your judge, but I am the judge. I ain't judging you, but I am judging everybody else. And personally, my sister getting jigsawed the fuck up. Okay, I'm ready. Back to what I was originally going to tell you about. And about like motherfuckers are trying to afflict and affect and disease and torture and rape your mind. And what YouTube is allowing me to see on a video that only had like less than 30 views at the time. Those two white men tried to break my soul and break my spirit and make me think I was saying nonsense. But the DL video and the Eddie Griffin video and the Charleston White video, no comments at all. None. No comments. But two evil white men just came in while talking about Chappelle and wanted to put something in my brain to like make me delete the video or change the video or fuck with my spirit. YouTube let me see that shit, making me think fucking videos by other people are comments for me. Like, they got my shit with my bell, like my notification bell. It's like something that should only be lighting up for comments for me. When I click on it, it's somebody else's video that I'm subscribed to. Oh, you want to watch something, Edward? Yeah, use something you can watch. And you make a video about it, but ain't nobody talking about you or to you. Ain't nobody talking, but there's somebody else you subscribe to made a video. This shit is madness the way they got my shit. What I do to keep myself like fucking with me at every possible level to destroy and disintegrate my mind, much in the same way you did to Kane Carter, Hot Damn I Rock. You got him making fucking videos about how to do goddamn funnels, and he made some of the best comedy YouTube videos that has ever been made, and now the original shit is gone forever, and you allowed that shit to happen, and that shit should have been impossible. I ain't weak, man. I ain't any kind of weak, man. I don't give a fuck how evil YouTube is, niggas. I mean, it's a life, nigga. People watch this shit. People care, nigga. It's something like, I mean, my fantasy was a freak, nigga. I'm a freak too, nigga. Motherfuckers just like to watch and not say nothing, nigga. I guess that's your right, nigga. I like to talk, nigga. She liked to fuck, and then she did it for like, when she started when she was 30, stopped when she was like 40, like about 10 years, hardcore fucking men, women, and everything, and, you know, men, women, you know, dominatrix shit, you know. Some people are just freaks, man. I'm a freak. It is what it is. You get to see what I got to say. And maybe I don't get to talk to you. Maybe that ain't my right. Maybe I don't have the right to, you know, address the people who are interested in what I have to say, you know. Maybe I'll never really get, but I'm gonna be the man of New Orleans, goddamn it. And this shit is gonna work, and I know people care about what I say. I know it's I know it's an evil side of YouTube. Please, Edward, don't delete your channel. It's just 2 more days. Don't go insane. We don't know why those white men got to make those comments. Please, please don't fucking go ballistic, man. Don't break, man. It's 2 days, man. I know that shit pissed me off. I did an incredible video about Chappelle. Nigga, that shit was incredible. Nigga, I addressed the shit out of that goddamn Jim Carrey joke, and a man who made a whole life calling himself something based off of a Jim Carrey movie that came out in the goddamn 90s about a sensitive, sweet man named Stanley Ipkiss, put on a green mask and became a Bugs Bunny, invincible, cool motherfucker that could do the impossible. And I said, goddamn right, I'm masked, man. Yeah. I talked about that, and those evil white niggas tried to break my spirit or break me down or make me feel small or make me feel stupid. Those racist, evil motherfuckers got to break through the wall of people who can't talk to the masked man. They made it through. All I see in the bell is other people's videos that I'm subscribed at that should be all the way on the left of where I just shit that light up. That should not be in my bell, ever. I should never think I got a comment and it's just somebody else made a video. That is ridiculously stupid, no matter if it's on purpose or if it's an accident. That shit shouldn't be there. That should only be for motherfuckers who are talking about what I have to say. Nigga, that shit is distracting. That shit is annoying. That shit is fucking people up. It just annoys me that I think somebody is talking about me and they not. But that shit will make people quit if they think, oh, I got a comment. Oh, it's just somebody else I'm subscribed to made a video. I better stop doing this. YouTube is broken. YouTube is broken. What is hate speech? Let me tell you what hate speech is. This is hate speech. This came from my own sister, my blood sister, my sister that is older than me, 4 years older than me, my big sister. The only person in my whole family that I made an effort to truly love. Like, you know me, I think love is gay. Love is gay. Like, now, I got a saying. I got something I say I think is cool. And I said it on the fly. I said it on some freestyle shit. You know, because I magically, supernaturally made it to New Orleans, the only place where I could have a life like this. And it just so happened to still be in Louisiana. I mean, I probably could have accidentally landed in Texas, but it was always my dream to be a Louisiana nigga through and through. So God said, you know, a prophet can't make it in his own hometown. You know, maybe you butchering the Bible verse. I know DL said it right, and you didn't remember how he said it. A prophet has no honor or something. Prophet don't have honor among his own. I think that's the proper way to say it. But in my mind, you know, a prophet can't make it in his own hometown. Like Jesus had to leave and go somewhere else. Prophets have to go somewhere else, and people have to move somewhere else. Sometimes, nigga, you just gotta move. And I wanted to be like the nigga who could defy that, because I'm the Joker. But God said, you know, Edward, like, there's some things even you can't do. I know you great, but even there's some things that really are impossible. You're gonna have to leave Shreveport, nigga. You know, so I leave Shreveport and I'm gonna fucking make it to New Orleans, the only place where I could have this kind of life, where I could get this kind of assistance, where I can get this kind of help, where I can be this fine with goddamn nothing. With nothing. Absolutely nothing. Be fine. Be perfectly fine. Just a nigga talking to views. I'm just talking to viewers. Not even commenters or engagement or back and forth. Niggas got my phone number. They can't or won't call me, but I'm just fine. You know, knowing that motherfuckers are watching. Motherfuckers care. You know, I don't know how you feel about what I said about, you know, DL opinion of men and women, or, you know, how you feel about what I said about Charleston White and Eddie Griffin, and what you feel about Jada. But I know I said some shit, and I know I stirred some shit up. And I know it had some kind of an effect. But let me tell you what hate speech is. My sister has done a whole lot of shit. Like my sister is like a manipulative, cold, mean bitch, you know, that I run mind games and she runs sabotage games. She's a snitch, you know, and I'm a mind game master, you know. So she's never been able to fuck with me, and that fucks with her, because, you know, she is kind of smart, but she's not like a good student. That's why I suggested to Saul, you know, that he stop playing games with niggas and like trap motherfuckers in infinite torture. Man, don't let them die. Like, you know a way to keep them alive, and they forever tortured, and it's always getting worse, and it's always bad. And at some points, you know, they'll flatline, and they'll feel what it's like to be dead and gone, but not dead and gone. Like, they dead and not dead at the same time. The most wicked, evil shit ever. You know how to do some shit like that to people. Hey, you need to start making it a game and make it a fucking test. And, you know, you need to give some Cheryl some PhD, you know, licensing bullshit that she could pass, but she won't because she's a fucking slacker. Let me tell you what my sister did to me. Just to break me down. Like, all kind of shit. Like, my sister, like, there's two things in particular that really fuck with me that my sister did to me. Like, the first one, I kind of wrote off. Because I was like, you know, I asked you to give me a friend. I asked you to hook me up with a pretty girl. Maybe that whack bitch that you work with is the best you could do. Like, you got all kind of cute girls that you hang out with, you know, Ebony Baylor, Alicia Jefferson in particular, coldest, you know, bitch my sister knew. Like, very cold bitch, very cold, like pretty ass feet. Like, I love the shit out of Alicia. But she was like in love with a nigga named Nico, like really in love. And it was like kind of one of them niggas that fuck with her, but didn't really fuck with her, you know, he'll fuck her for as long as he'll fuck her, but he'll never like make her his like real main lady. Like, you know, that's how she got to deal with Nico. And I don't think that she respected, you know, baby boy, you know, like, you know, quietly staying at her pedicure, you know. One time she was disappointed because she couldn't show her feet. She like, I ain't got my feet done. I was so goddamn, I was getting so goddamn erect thinking about this bitch is disappointed that she can't show her feet. Ooh, I love Alicia. Okay, back to Cheryl. What is hate speech? Goddamn, okay. Legal. I love that. Legal still making videos. He kind of too political to be a lawyer, but Legal do some good work. Judge Judy need to have a YouTube channel. Okay, back to Cheryl and back to what is hate speech. Like, I don't know what my sister says or does to DeMarcus Baylor that makes him gayer and gayer and gayer and gayer and weaker and weaker and weak. I don't know what she's doing to that nigga that's destroying, you know, the legitimacy of his life. DeMarcus Baylor's a nigga from Shreveport, Louisiana, black man, rugged, you know, deeply black, you know, dark skin, you know. In the early days, kind of had a questionable sexuality, but recently, like, he just got on Facebook talking to, like, I don't know, like maybe 10, 15 people, just saying like the most strongly worded, unapologetically homosexual shit just for no reason, after I'd done like some videos, like, you know, mentioning him, like just for no reason. Like, he decided like he wanted to be super, super duper gay, like for nobody in particular. Like, ain't nobody watching him on Facebook. Only person who really saw him doing those schizophrenic gay rants was me. I'm the only person who saw him do that shit. And then shortly thereafter, he deleted his fucking Facebook again. Now, he had a Facebook that I saw. I became his friend. And he was like, I'm gay as hell, and I'm gay, and I don't know why people want men to be straight, and I'm gay, and I'm gay, and I'm gay, and I'm gay, and he was gone. And then some church bitch named Labrisha, you know, she accepted my friend request. And then I told her how evil and wicked my sister was, and she prayed for me, and I never heard from her again. I'm like, this nothing ass church bitch, fuck this bitch. This bitch ain't no kind of friend. I told her I'm going through some real shit. My sister is a real evil person. And she said, you know, and she, man, fuck that bitch. Fuck church bitches. Fuck church ladies. Don't fuck about your Jesus and your prayers. Fuck you, LaBreach Small. You ain't shit. Go to hell. Go to hell and burn with that goddamn devil. Burn with your fucking zombie, bitch. You ain't shit. Spirits of weirdness is moving. Letting the spirits pass. Letting the spirits pass. The spirits of awareness is moving. Oh, shit. Okay. Let me tell you what hate speech is. I don't know what Cheryl does to DeMarcus to sabotage and disease his mind, but let me tell you how popping DeMarcus Baylor was and where he is today. Back when I first got introduced to DeMarcus Baylor, like when I just started knowing him, when she was like the coolest man that my sister allowed me to share a friendship with. Like, she didn't want to swap friends or like introduce me to her friends or like hook me up with like buddies that I could talk. Like, she wanted me isolated and alone and lonely and depressed and fucked up as I could be, but basically be a help to her, giving her some of my check that she didn't need, some of my food stamps that she didn't need, even though she ate takeout practically every day, and she would occasionally cook like once a week or once a month and like accused herself of feeding me daily. Like, bitch, you cook once a week, once a month. Bitch, I gotta eat every goddamn day. You ain't feeding me nothing. Yeah, you a better cook, so when you cook, I eat your food, but you don't cook for me, bitch. You ain't shit. You buy food, and then sometimes you feel like cooking. You ain't feeding me, bitch. We are roommates, and I gotta pay you for some ungodly, unknown reason, even though you make orders of magnitude more than me, and you my older sister, and you know the system don't fuck with a nigga like me. You evil and wicked as fuck. Shit. Got a new subscriber. That's good. Moses. Got a new subscriber. That's cool. All these fucking notifications. I'm gonna get this shit out of my face. Okay. Okay, so Cheryl. So I'm talking to Cheryl. I'm like, hook me up with a bitch. Hook me up with a friend. Let me get somebody to talk to. And there's this bitch. She worked at like multiple libraries because she's a fucking librarian. At some point, I'm gonna do my theory on why, she's responsible for Hurricane Katrina, because she an evil black person hating black person, and there's a reason why, the hurricane that killed millions of black people in the hottest state on planet Earth had a black woman's name, and the black woman is Cheryl Anderson. That's her real name, but her spiritual name is Katrina. Yeah, I drowned millions of niggas in the hottest state in the world. That's her. She said whoever was responsible for blowing up the levees, that was her idea. Like, she put that in somebody's mind. Like, well, just blow up the dam. She was 18, nigga. She could have suggested that to some white man who had the power to, like, put dynamite. She could have put that in there. Oh, Nick Cheryl, that's brilliant. Oh, God. What do you want? What do you want this hurricane to be called? What do you want the hurricane? Call it Katrina. So, Katrina, Cheryl J.E. My daddy had a thing about naming his kids J. Because he thought it sounded French. My family, Jade up. All Jade up. Like Jordan. So Cheryl J. She introduced me to this, kind of fugly, short, weird black girl. And we had one talk. We talked on the phone once. Decent conversation for what it was. Kind of tried to call her again. Let me move. And she never really wanted to fuck with me again. She was a weird black girl who preferred white men. And she just went back, started dealing with her, abusive white boyfriend, and she was out of my life. I was like, goddamn, that's the best bitch you could hook me up with? A bitch that gave me one fucking phone conversation and then never talked to me again and went to her abusive, unloving white boyfriend? Goddamn, that wasn't shit. But I guess the best you could do is the best you could do. You don't really like nobody. You don't never keep none of your lifelong friends. You got friends you knew for 10, 20 years. You fall out with them like it ain't nothing. Shantae, don't care about her because she upgraded her life and you didn't. Ebony Baylor, she in politics. You don't talk to her. Goddamn, fucking, I don't know the bitch name, but I can't remember that bitch name, but fucking Victoria, and kind of like them because they the hood bitch you wish you were, you know. So you kind of kick it with Victoria, but you don't really kick it with your goddaughter and like have her at the house, nigga. You ain't shit, So Cheryl just do a lot of sneaky, like underhanded shit that she think I don't see, But because she the only family member who I made an effort to like remember her birthday. Like I know my sister's birthday, and I know you may not think that's impressive. Like you supposed to know your sister's birthday, but let me tell you this shit. I don't know my mother's birthday. I don't know my daddy's birthday. I don't know my favorite Aunt Gloria's birthday. I don't know my grandfather Sam's birthday. I don't know my grandmother's birthday. I only know my birthday and my sister's birthday. Because I was going to love my older sister no matter what. I was going to really love her, and I was going to make her love me. I don't give a fuck what the Bible says. 77 times 7. You gotta reject. They're gonna reject you. You gotta love them. Whatever. Nigga, 70. You sometimes you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. You won't do it. I was gonna flip it. But then one day, I'm going about my Mr. Mask Man way. God has a plan and the Joker has a way, It is what it is. God has the plan, the Wizard of Oz, and then there's a Joker, there's a relationship between us, but like, there's an effect between God and the Joker. That's all it is. There's a love affair, between us after Naomi, Naomi made, God is, here's the line I wanted to say. Basically, not really a lover. I stopped loving my mom because she called me main when I was 4 or 5 years old. I was like, don't call me that. And she did it again. I was like, bitch, I don't fuck with you like that. Because she called me main. And I was like, my name is Edward. It ain't main. And I just liked my mom for that. Like that was all it took for me. Like, you don't love your mother? Nigga, people love their mother and they try to kill them. Why don't you love yours? Main. That was all it took. That bitch, that ain't my name, goddammit. Stop calling me that. I'm that gangster. No, I don't love her. I like her, but no, bitch, no, I said that ain't my goddamn name. Stop calling me that. That goddamn serious. But I'm talking to my sister, and I won't put it in my gaze. I'm so committed to not inspecting and judging my sister. It is fucking me up with the woman of my goddamn dreams. She's giving me real quality time from her busy schedule. She's making time for me that she absolutely should not be doing for a motherfucking fan, but she's doing it because it's cool, because it's sweet, because it's nice. And like, I'm like, Mr. Mask Man is like, put in the gaze, put in the gaze, put in the gaze. Look at this bitch, nigga, you the judge. You don't get to ignore shit. You gotta look at everybody. Everybody get that work. Everybody, nigga, it's time, nigga, it's time, nigga, it's time, nigga. And it was going on, and the lover, the dead Edward, but I love Cheryl no matter what. And Mr. Mask Man was just battling, having the Malcolm X, I'm gonna turn on Elijah Muhammad over a fucking rumor of fucking, nigga, that was suicide. And Malcolm, I'm the same way about Cheryl. Nigga, you had a master, I had one too, goddammit. You turned on your master, nigga, I turned on mine too. Oh man, we stupid. We dumb, man, we too righteous. Sometimes you be too righteous. Goddamn, nigga, we fucked up. It was suicide for not putting that bitch in the gaze sooner. But something that alerted my Joker senses. Hate speech. Something that just was so goddamn fucked up, so twisted, so damn mean, so irritatingly, suicidally stupid that I was like, okay, bitch, I'm gonna put you in that goddamn gaze eventually. I was never gonna do it. I was gonna let you be as fucked up as you wanted to be, and whoever you fucked up is whoever you fucked up. It's just, I love my fucked up sister, and it is what it is. You don't get to touch her, you don't get to hurt her. Blood is thicker than water. It's Roman Reigns, it's a tribal law, whatever. But then she did something to me that was so goddamn dumb. I said, okay, bitch, I can't forgive you for that. Okay, here's the deal. Now, I don't know this woman's name, but my home church is called New Hope Baptist Church, Shreveport, Louisiana, Harp Street, Lakeside. My pastor, the pastor who I grew up with, is Pastor Donald W. Edwards. That's my pastor. You know, I begged my sister, call Pastor Edwards. I need to talk to him. She would not arrange for me to have a conversation with Pastor Edwards for him to get me some much needed help and assistance in Shreveport, Louisiana, that she wanted to make sure that I was cut off from and froze out, and I did not have access to anybody in the church who would make a way for me. She wanted to make sure that I never, ever got in contact with Pastor Edwards. So, for some reason, I say, oh, take me to the hospital then. Okay, I'll take you there. I can't get your ass in jail, but okay, let's drive you to the hospital. Maybe they'll get rid of his ass. So she drives me to the hospital, and on this occasion, there's a church member, somebody I know, all I know is this woman is Jada's mother. She's the mother of a young woman at New Hope named Jada. Jada was I'm older than Jada, but Jada was a pretty little girl, when I was an older boy. You know how you see a little girl that's cute, but you too old to fool with her? That was Jada. And I'm talking to Jada's mother. I don't know her first name, but I'm talking to Jada's mother, and I'm aware that it's been some years and Jada is a grown woman. And if she's an older version of a little girl, she probably kind of fine now. So I was like, hey, mama of Jada, what's Jada up to? And we had a little conversation about whatever Jada was up to, whatever job she was doing, whatever life she had. And at the end of it, I was like, can I talk to her? And she gave me Jada's number. Well, she said, okay, this is Cheryl, hate speech. Hate speech. The mother of Jada, somebody I've went to church with, for literally known me my whole goddamn life. This woman is 10, 15 years older than me, in her mid-40s, grown ass woman, knew me since I was a little boy. The mother of Jada, she know I know Jada, she know I know Pastor Edwards. I'm a church member. I say, give me Jada's number. She give me a number. She says Jada's number. Okay, I go into the hospital. I come out the hospital. I talk to Cheryl. Some kind of way it comes up that, Jada's getting that fucking phone call. Jada was a pretty little girl. I'm sure if she ain't fat, nigga, she a cold hole now. I might get a fine bitch. Cheryl, you know what Cheryl told me? The mother of Jada, let's call her Jennifer. Jennifer gave you the wrong number. Jennifer gave you the wrong number. That's not Jada's number. Don't call that number. That's what she told. That's what my sister told me. Now I want you to use your brain, goddammit. Use your motherfucking brain. I have known this woman my whole life. This is Jada's mother. It's just a goddamn phone number. The bitch said it's her number. This is her mother. This is her mother. I've had a conversation with her about her. Why the fuck would you put a seed of doubt in my brain to not get me to call a number and talk to a woman that might be the daughter of the woman I was talking about? That was suicide for you. That was suicide. That was foolish. That was foolish. That was foolish. That was hate speech. It's just, what difference does it, if it was the wrong number, here's the deal. Even if it was the wrong number, even if Jada's mother, Jennifer, gave me the wrong goddamn phone number on purpose, I go to New Hope. I could physically, if I wanted to, I could walk the interstate walker. If I wanted it that goddamn bad, I could have walked to Lakeside and rolled up on Jennifer and been like, why you gave me the wrong number? Nigga, that could have been a whole incident in the church. You don't even want me to try to call a fine bitch, try to have a cold hoe, try, nigga, don't try. Please don't try. Please don't try to do that. It's the wrong number. You just gonna hurt your feelings. You just gonna get your feelings hurt. She was playing with you. She was having a game with you. She know you sick, so she gave you a made-up number. That number don't work. Don't call it because you gonna get your feelings hurt. That was some evil, wicked-ass, dumbass, foolish shit that no family member would ever do. Even if she did give me the wrong number, if she was a real sister, she would have said, fuck you, give my brother the right number. Don't do him like that. Don't play with him like that. Bitch, you better give my brother the right goddamn number. That's hate speech, goddammit. And that's what YouTube does to people. And that's what all kind of people are dealing with over this wicked, evil, zombies, Jesus bullshit. Putting seeds of doubt in your mind. Letting you see things that you don't need to see, that you don't want to see. Not letting you hear the love and respect that you get. Not letting motherfuckers know how relevant and real you are, man. I'm the mask, man. This shit don't hurt me, but the shit does affect me. I love that I am beyond Jay-Z. I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta make this song cry. I was like that for a long time. I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta make this song cry. But at some point, I graduated from Jay-Z to Life Jennings, and I can cry now. I can cry now. Sometimes I'm a man, and we cry. Don't say a man ain't supposed to cry, goddammit. Sometimes I'm a man and we cry. Sometimes I'm a man and we cry. Sometimes I'm a man and we cry. I graduated from that weight pusher. I can't cry, and I became life. So I just want to talk about that. That's hate speech, y'all. That's hate speech. That's sabotage. That's putting demons and devils and wickedness and Jesus and nonsense and zombies and don't call a phone number. It's a goddamn number. It don't matter what bitch. It could have been any cold bitch. What difference does it make if it was Jade or not Jade? It don't matter. Any cold bitch would have did it. Any five bitches would have been, I talked to your mother, all that stuff. It could have been a wrong number. That could have been a life connection. Like, I think I didn't call it, but damn it, I should have called it. But the fact that I said, okay, I'm not, I think I might have tried it, and then I didn't try it much. Because sometimes you got to call and like real OG niggas know sometimes you got to call to actually get a hold of somebody. So maybe I tried once and I was like, okay, maybe it is fake, and didn't try again. Because she planted that seed of doubt in my mind. So I wasn't aggressive about trying to get a hold of the owner of this number that the mother of the girl that I was asking about gave to me. But that's hate speech, y'all. That's somebody who's throwing a rock and hide in their hand, throwing a stumbling block in your way, don't want you to have what you want, don't want you to have happiness and joy, want you to be they goddamn horse that they whip for, like, give me some of your check, and give me some of your food stamps, and clean up around this house, and do for me, and do for me, and do for me, and I won't buy you no birthday gift, and I'll only let you go on a fucking boring-ass cruise, and I won't even give you the value of the cruise to do what you want. Nigga, you gonna be what I want you to be, or you go on your fucking own, and I won't let you have access to nothing and nobody. You nothing. You dead and gone. I know you ain't afraid of these videos if you still watching them. I know you ain't afraid of me, but you was shivering and shaking when I was giving you a hug. Don't think that the God of Shreveport will never return. I love Shreveport too much to leave forever, nigga. At some point, I will be back. And your fat, ugly, stupid ass will be judged. And the torture will never end. But I got good news for you. Sometime I'm gonna I got good news for you, Cheryl. The torture ain't gonna be endless from time to time, you're gonna have an actual flat line. You're gonna actually die. You're gonna actually, be in oblivion. You're gonna not exist. But for you, you're gonna be aware of like your liver being over here and your kidney being over here and your stinking ass being over here and your shitty booty being over here and your funky pussy being over. Like, you're gonna be aware of your dead, flatline, bleeding ass. And because you in some saw bullshit, that a rat or a roach or a rodent ain't gonna be able to eat you. Like, your flesh is just gonna be like fucked up. And like nothing is even gonna be able to like feed on your ugly nothingness. Like, it's just gonna be in some stone bullshit that is just laying there until it wakes up to be tortured some more. Like, I know you ain't afraid of that. I know you gangster. I know you Katrina. You drown millions of niggas. You ain't afraid of me now. I'm not. You ain't. You fear me in the physical form, not in 5 hours away. Nigga, this shit is a threat that annoys you maybe. You may call the police time to time and try to get them to do something, but the police ain't a lawyer. They can't do shit about what the fuck I'm saying, nigga. They can't do shit. They can't stop me, nigga. Nobody can. I would have to be suicidal to be stopped. I would have to delete my channel or slit my throat. That's the only way these videos don't stop coming, bitch. You fucked. Just know that. The judge is coming for you. I was never gonna judge you, but you planted a seed of doubt. Just don't call the number that I got from the mother of the daughter. Don't call it. Because you might get your feelings hurt because it'll be the wrong number as she was lying to you. Like, if that bitch lied to me, I could have checked her ass. Why'd you lie to me? Why'd you give me a fake number? And it would have been an embarrassing thing that she would have had to explain to a downtrodden bipolar man who had a heart-to-heart with her. That would have been some embarrassing bullshit that she would have had to that could have embarrassed her in front of the whole church. Why'd you give Edward a fake number for your grown-ass daughter, nigga? That could embarrass her. Nigga, people know about the black church, nigga. That was foolish if she would have gave me a bullshit do number, nigga. Please, that number went to somebody. Jennifer Williams. Like, she gave me somebody's number. Maybe it wasn't her daughter. Maybe she just gave me some woman's number that she was comfortable with me talking to. What difference does it make what bitch she gave me a bitch's number? But the bitch that I called a family member told me, don't believe her. Don't believe in yourself. Don't believe the mother. Fuck it, don't even try. I grabbed the key. I unlocked the door. And I unleashed the Mac within. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, Chappelle. January 6th. For you, I'm just going to do that alligator. So there ain't no reason to wait. Naomi don't give a fuck about me, nigga. Ain't no reason to wait that goddamn long. I'm just going to do the best I can of what I want that shit to be like. And then you, somebody who did Lil Jon, somebody who did the R. Kelly piss on you, you can help me make the alligators a crawl and shit actually fucking fly and great and like worthy of a Ric Flair, like Shia LaBeouf clap. Like, I just do, like, that'll be my audition. Like, the audition for Dave is the alligators are crawling. Like, everything I got in my mind, like what I want to say to Naomi as Malcolm X period, marriage proposal part 3, I really love you and I really am sorry that I called you a bitch when you were trying to help me. I really am sorry, but goddamn, bitch. Nigga, I can't ever call you a bitch. I love Too Short. I love to be disrespectful. I love Martin. I want to throw people out of their own house, bitch. I can't never cuss you out, dude. Damn, that's kind of fucked up. Ooh, shit, man. It is what it is, goddamn it. You are who you are. Nigga, ain't nobody else crazy enough to call themselves something as beautiful and unique as Naomi Banks, nigga. That's some unique, African magical bullshit, If that's who you are, that's who you are. You Denise Huxtable, goddamn it, you ain't felt me. I need an old Aaliyah gangster bitch like Cardi, nigga. I need a bitch that's gonna say, if you just make this promise to me, just make it back in one piece. I'm gonna do this song for Cardi B. I'm gonna do a song for Cardi B, and I may do the video next, immediately. Let me listen to the song real quick, then I'm gonna do the video. Refresh my mind of how it go, then I'm gonna do a song for Cardi. I'm saying, like, I'm tired of being mad. Like, I got over it, y'all. Because those two white men who got to make a comment when I was talking about, that fired me up. Ooh, I was so goddamn mad. I was like, goddamn, 2 more days before I could get in that ass. Ooh, shit. Ha, fuck you for that. Oh, doing some old Cheryl Anderson level sabotage, an amazing video about Chappelle. That video is amazing. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. That shit is great. They just trying to fuck me up. I don't want to end this as the judge. That's hate speech. I'll see you now. I'll see you later. I love you now, and I love you later. I'll see you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. If you like me, if you want it, if you like me, then come get it. Won't you holler? I'll see you later in the beta. I'll see you later in alligator. I'll see you later alligator. Now won't you holler, 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 and I'll play Now give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.